And so you don't allow people to have access to your marriage or your kids because they're related, but because they have character. You let your kids be with family members that if they weren't family members, you would never let them have access to your children because of their character. And if they're not a safe or well person, just because they're family, that actually makes it more dangerous because the children are more prone to trust them. And then that starts to diminish the discernment of the growing child. And you want the child to have their own discernment. And so even when you kids were little, if you would be like, I don't feel right, I don't feel good about that, I would submit to that.
Man, Pastor Mark says some real remarkable things, man, and that's the truth. I can't even argue with that. That is the truth. Like me, I don't bring my kids everywhere, and I don't just bring my kids to anywhere. You know, my kids don't even have a relationship close to family because I already know situations that happened years ago, that have never got resolved, never got handled, and everything else. And on top of that, I know their character. Just like you should have that, you know, same thing when you have your kids, bringing them over to your family house. Because they're related, I don't want you to be like, oh, let me bring them to their house. If they're not leading my kids the right direction, if they're not trying to help my kids grow or be the best version they can be, and they feel safe there, and your character's off key, you think I'm going to bring them to their house? No, I don't care if your relationship, friends, anything. You got to protect your kids at all costs and let them know, like he said, have discernment. Discernment is a big thing for everybody, for me, for your kids, everybody that you love. Don't just let someone come and sneak in there. That's how the enemy pulls you away and destroy everything. I'm not married, and I did not sign up to be a single parent. But one thing I will say is do the right thing so things won't crash and have you confused. At the end of the day, being a single parent hurts not just you, but also hurt the children as well. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do to protect your children and yourself. And that takes dedication, vulnerability, accountability, and also praying for discernment so you can get to know that you backing them with your character. And that takes a big portion. So thank you. Have a great day. It's Tyrese Ty. Get it.